I want to tell you a little bit of what happened last night with my mom. Something that just really took me back. It was a story about what happened, our experience from the cops that when he pulled us over. That night we were driving just like we always do. The direction that we always go home. On 29th. We weren't speeding or anything. My grandmother, who's 97, was sitting with us. Did you notice that we saw a cop on a motorcycle? We weren't speeding, just driving along. No big deal, just going along real slow, just casual. All of a sudden, the motorcycle cop just got right up behind us. I'm like, what's going on? We didn't do anything wrong, so no big deal. So we moved over to the right, and he moved over, and he followed us. Wherever we went, he was kind of right behind us. Then he was trying to then he pulled us over. He got out. We rolled the window down, and he started talking to us. And we told him we signed. We can't hear. We signed, sorry. And he kept kind of talking to us. My mother was like, what should we do? So she turned her head to her husband, started signing to him. And the maybe that if the cop would notice that we're deaf. So then the cop started saying, can you read my lips? And my mom said, I'm sorry, I can't. I need an interpreter or some pen or something. I can't understand what you're saying. But he just continued talking to us. We could barely understand what he was saying. Driver's license, something. We just felt like it really wasn't clear. Why did he pull us over? Maybe, did he think we were speeding? We weren't speeding. We didn't understand. The cop still gave us nothing to write with. Nothing. Asked for the driver's license, gave it to us. We knew we needed to cooperate with him, but he gave us a ticket. In tiny, tiny print. My mother couldn't even read it. My mother couldn't read the tiny print. He made him sign it. She said, you need to sign it. If you don't sign it, then you're considered, it doesn't mean you're not guilty or anything. You just need to sign it. But we didn't feel it was fair because we didn't understand why he pulled us over. My mother couldn't read the paper. He didn't have a radar or anything. So it was like, why should we sign this? That's proving that we think it's guilty. Yep, the cop was like, you need to sign it. I wanted an interpreter. Said I wanted to. We went back and forth. Nothing was clear. We didn't understand. He didn't even make an effort to write with us. And the cop, in Nevada law, all Spanish people get an interpreter by law, and deaf people should have an interpreter as well for communication breakthrough. And the cop mouthed, you need to fight it in court. We didn't want to accept it. We didn't want to sign it. It wasn't fair. He said, then you're going to go to jail. He gestured, you're going to go to jail. I said, fine, you want to do that? Fine. Then you have to drive my mother and my grandmother home. We struggled back and forth. My mother said, fine, I'm going to sign it, but I'm not going to sign my real name. My mother said, next time if there's a communication breakdown, you should write why they have this ticket.